Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome. Hoping everyone is well this evening. Please join with us in a little nigun as we start our services. Yam lai la lai lai ya lai ya lai lai ya lai la lai lai ya la lai la 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 lai ya lai la lai lai ya lai la lai lai ya lai la lai lai ya la lai la 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 lai ya lai la lai 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 ya lai la lai lai ya la la la. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. I'm Rabbi Shana. This is Cantor Andrew, and here we are again. Thank God.
Thank God indeed.
And on behalf of Congregation NER TAMID, we welcome you to our home and this sacred time to bring in Shabbat together. If you have your Likrat Shabbat, this is a reading taken from page 11. On Shabbat, we renew the bonds which link us to our people and our faith. On Shabbat, we seek to glimpse the total dimension of human life, to sense the drama that is Judaism and the role of prophets, poets, and sages in fashioning that drama. On Shabbat, we remind ourselves of those who dedicate their lives to the sacred task of guiding us to an ever fuller appreciation of the values that exalt and celebrate life. Out of the fullness of our hearts, we give thanks for the privilege of sharing in this sacred time.
Amen.
And so to welcome in this sacred time, please turn to page 13b for Shalom Aleichem and sing with us as we bid the angels of the week farewell and welcome the Shabbat angels. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Balachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We turn to our service of Kabbalat Shabbat. Kabbalah means to receive. It's also associated with the beautiful Jewish mystical tradition where we receive the wisdom of the previous ages. So on Kabbalat Shabbat, this is the service of receiving or accepting into our hearts the Shabbat energies. We start that with our Psalms, page 24. This is Psalm 95. Sing with us, Lechu Neranena. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena, l'Adonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena, l'Adonai. Naria, naria, letzur yishenu, lekadmat panav v'todah. Naria, naria, letzur yishenu, bizmirot naria lo. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena. traditional with more modern melodies. This one is Psalm 96 at the top of page 26. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash. We sing to God a new song every single day. Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash. Shiru Ladonai, unto God all the earth a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru Ladonai. I will sing unto God a new song. At the bottom of page 28, Psalm 97 says, Or zarua lat tzadik uleyishrei lev simcha. I think it's easier to sing than to say, actually.
I think so.
It says, light is sown, stowed away for the righteous, and joy is sown away for the upright and heart. So let's harvest a little of that joy and sing together, Or Zarua.
Or Zarua, lat tzadik, uleyishrei lev simcha. Or Zarua, lat tzadik, Kol Yisrael lev simcha. Or zarua l'tzadik, Kol Yisrael lev simcha. Kol Yisrael lev simcha. Or zarua l'tzadik, Kol Yisrael lev simcha. Kol Yisrael lev simcha. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Kol Yisrael lev simcha. Or zarua lat tzadik, Kol Yisrael lev simcha.
Take some long, good, deep breaths as we go to Psalm 98. This is page 30. In the middle of the page, Zamru Ladonai bechinor. We praise the Creator with the harp and song, with trumpets and the shofar. We are to shout praises before the Eternal our God. Zamru Ladonai bechinor, bechinor lekol zimra, b'chatzotzrot lekol shofar. Hariu lifnei hamelech Adonai, Hiram hayam umlo'o, Tever ve'yoshvei bam, Ne'arot yimcha'u chav yachad, Harim yiranenu. Lifnei Adonai kiva, Yishpot haaretz, Yishpot tevel v'tzedek, Ve'amim v'mesharim, Yiram hayam umlo'o, page 32 at the bottom. This is the end of Psalm 99. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lahar kodsho. Exalt the Eternal and come worship at God's holy mountain, which is wherever we are found.
Romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lahar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lahar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lahar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu vehishtachavu lahar kodsho.
It's our custom to rise on page 36. All of the words are in transliteration on page 37. This is Psalm 29. We sing all of the verses responsively. Havu l'Adonai b'nei Elim,
Havu l'Adonai kavod va'oz,
Havu l'Adonai kevod shemo,
Ishtachavu l'Adonai behadrat kodesh,
Kol Adonai al hamayim,
El hakavod hirim, Adonai al mayim rabim.
Kol Adonai ba'koach,
Kol Adonai behadar,
Kol Adonai shover arazim, Vaishaber
Adonai et arzei halvanon.
Vayarkidem kemo egel,
Lebanon veSirion, kemo ve'ereimim.
Kol Adonai chotzev labotesh,
Kol Adonai yachil midbar,
Yachil Adonai midbar kadesh,
Kol Adonai yecholel ayalot,
Vayechesov ye'orot, Uveicholo kulo merkavot, Uveicholo kulo merkavot. Adonai lamabul yashav, Vayeshev Adonai melech le'olam, Adonai oz le'amo yitein,
Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom.
Please be seated. On page 40 is our true ritual of welcoming in the Shabbat, which is to say that with Lecha Dodi, this beautiful hymn from the 1500s in the city of Tzfat, magical city in the north of Israel, this beautiful hymn is the song that we use to sing in the Shabbat bride. She is known also as the Shabbat queen, Shabbat Hamalka. This is the time of royalty, of celebration, of rising to the moment and taking into our hearts the beauty and the promise of Shabbat. Page 40. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Bnei Shabbat nekabela, Shamor v'zachor v'divorecha, Ishmianu el ha'meyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shemo letiferet ve'litila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Bnei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor ha'beracha, מעשה ומחשבה תחילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. מקדש מלך עיר מלוכה, קומי צאי מתוך ההפכה. רב לך שבט בעמק הבכה, והוא יחמול עלייך חמלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התנערי מהפרקומי, לבשי בגדי תפארתך עמי. על יד בן ישי בית הלחמי, קרבה אל נפשי גאלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Page 42. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי. אורי אורי שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נפלא. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לא תבושי ולא תקלמי, מה תשתוכחי ומה תהמי. בך יחסו עניי עמי, ונבנתה עיר עתילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. והיו למשיסה שוסייך, ורחקו כל נחלייך. יסיס עלייך אלוהייך כמשוש חתן, הכלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. ימין ושמאל תפארת ציר, ואת אדוני תעריצי. על יד איש בין פרצי, ונשמחה ונגילה. לך דודי rise please לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה. תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. speaking of the mystics, there is a Hasidic teaching that says all forms of worship are valid: singing, speaking, silence, dancing, meditation, and yes, clapping.
Woohoo!
It was thought that when we clapped, we released sparks of light and shards of energy into the air. So no one can see you, but we can feel your good energy. So when we come to times for clapping, go ahead and release that beautiful light into the world. It does make a difference. Page 45 is Psalm 92. We read our Shabbat psalm first in English responsively. It is good to thank you, O God, to sing praises to your name,
To proclaim your love every morning and your faithfulness every night.
To the sound of the 10-string lyre with the music of the lute and harp.
Your works, O Lord, bring me gladness. Of your deeds I joyously sing.
How great are your deeds, O Adonai! How profound are your designs!
The superficial cannot comprehend, the foolish cannot grasp this.
Though the wicked may thrive like grass and doers of evil seem to flourish,
Yet their doom is sure to come, for yours is the ultimate triumph.
those who oppose you shall be destroyed. Workers of evil are sure to be routed.
You have given me extraordinary power. I am like one who has been anointed.
I see the defeat of my foes. I hear the doom of my enemies.
The good will grow strong like the palm tree. They will thrive like the cedar of Lebanon.
Planted in the house of the Eternal, they will flourish in the courts of our God.
They will yield fruit even in old age. They will remain vital and vigorous.
Proclaiming that the Eternal is just, our rock in whom there is no unrighteousness. Please sing with us Tzadik Katamar.
Tzadik Katamar Yifrach Ke'erez balvanon Yizke Shetuli Evet Adonai Bechatzrot Eloheinu Yavrichu Od Yenun Beseva Deshenim Varananim Yiyu Nehagi Ki Yashar Adonai Tzuri Velo Avlatabo.
Psalm 93, page 46. Adonai malach keyud lavesh lavesh Adonai ositazar avtikon tevel bal timot nachon kisacha meaz me'olamata nasu neharot Adonai nasu neharot kolam yisu neharot doch yam Mikolot mayim rabim, adirim mishpereyam, adir bamarom Adonai. Hidotecha nemnu meod, levetcha nava kodesh, Adonai leorech yamim. Although we are coming to the very longest days of the year, or at least the days on which the sun sets the latest, we bring in the light of Shabbat with, we hope, at least 2 candles. One to remind us to remember the Shabbat, and one to remind us to guard and preserve the Shabbat. We light these candles and bring in this warmth. Draw it near And as you do so, bring in blessing to your heart, to your home, and imagine beautiful blessings for our world together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav letzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Come to our Ma'ariv service, the service of the evening. It begins properly on page 52 with the call to worship the Baruch Hu. Please rise in body or spirit. Continue on page 52 with the evening prayer that praises creation. Though we are approaching the summer solstice, we are also approaching the new month. It will be formally announced tomorrow, so we won't get too ahead of ourselves. But this beautiful prayer celebrates the workings and the turnings, the magic and the mystery of our cosmos. We say it together in Hebrew. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, bechokma poteach she'arim, uvitvuna meshane itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umesader et hakochavim, bemishmerotehem barakira kirtzono, bore yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, וחושך מפני אור, ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו. אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני, המרי ורבי. We turn to page 60 for our Ahavat Olam, a prayer of everlasting love. This is Debbie Friedman's beautiful melody.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amecha אותנו למדתה. על כן Adonai Eloheinu b'shochteinu ובקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגי יומם ולילה נגי יומם ולילה מאהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל אוהב עמו ישראל
Cover our eyes to better hear these words and turn to page 72 for the Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
We continue silently, page 80 and 82. The words and verses on page 82 are directly out of this week's Torah portion. When you look upon the fringes, you will be reminded of all the mitzvot of the Eternal and obey them. You will not be led astray by the inclination of your heart or by the attraction of your eyes. Thus will you be reminded to fulfill all my mitzvot and be holy to your God. I am the Eternal your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I, Adonai, am your God. The Mi Chamocha is found on page 86. It is a song that Jewish people all over the world sing every day to celebrate and commemorate our freedom from bondage in Egypt. Today, June 19th, known as Juneteenth, Black communities and all good people of faith should now be celebrating this holiday, the day upon which Union troops arrived in Galveston, Texas, June 19, 1865, to enforce the Emancipation Proclamation. It had abolished slavery more than 2 years earlier. The holiday is part of Texas and Southern culture and is recognized in 47 out of the 50 United States. We sometimes point out that the prayers that we offer are not prayers of completion, but they are prayers of aspiration. things which we hope and pray to see in our days. Mi Chamocha is a celebration of a liberation from bondage that took place several thousand years ago. But we don't say it simply to mark a historical story, a historical fact for the Jewish people. We say it to remind ourselves of how absolutely crucial freedom is for all of God's creatures, for all of humanity. We say this prayer and we sing it with all our hearts because when we are all not free, none of us is free. We sing the Mi Chamocha to remind ourselves how precious freedom is, how easily it can be taken away, and how elusive it still is for far too many, especially those in the Black community in this country, though the Emancipation Proclamation was signed more than 150 years ago. Tonight, as we offer our Mi Chamocha on this Juneteenth, let us all pledge ourselves to working toward a time when every person on this beautiful planet can know the sweetness and the taste of pure and God-given freedom. Mi Chamocha, the middle of page 86.
Mi Chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi Chamocha nedar b'kodesh, Norah tehilot, osef elef, Mi Chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi Chamocha nedar b'kodesh. Who is like you? Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? When Moses and the children crossed the sea, they sang to you with songs of joy. Who is like you, Adonai? Mi Chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi Chamocha nedar b'kodesh, Mi Chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi Chamocha nedar b'kodesh.
We turn now to our Hashkivenu prayer, our prayer during which we envision a shelter of peace spreading over all of us. This too is a wish. It is not a statement of fact. In order for all people to be free, they have to first feel safe. And so we offer Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha tonight as a prayer that all who seek shelter and safety may find it. Bimhera b'yameinu, speedily and in our days. This is 3 lines from the bottom on page 90 in the transliteration. Ufros aleinu sukat, sukat, shalomecha, ufros aleinu sukat, sukat, shalomecha.
ya lai la lai, ya lai la lai, ya lai la lai la 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 lai, ya lai la lai, ya lai la lai, ya lai la lai la 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 lai. Spread over all of us your sukkah, your sukkah of shalom. Spread over all of us your sukkah, your sukkah of shalom.
We offer now our Mishaberach prayer, a prayer for healing, healing for our planet, healing for our country, healing for those in our communities, our families, our homes, who are in need of prayers for healing of body and mind and spirit. As a community, we offer prayers for Michael Shmuel ben Yafa veYehuda, Harav Yachya Avraham ben Miriam, Yafa bat Yehudit veAvraham Tzvi, Adrian Panu, Efrat bat Bracha, Rachel bat Shulamit, Tzvi ben Yitzchak, little baby Simon, for Shmuel Simcha ben Yeshayahu Halevi, Edla Davida bat Nechama Rivka, and Kayla bat Zivia. Please take this moment or moments to say out loud the names of those for whom you are praying. It does help. It does heal. We sing together the Mishaberach, Debbie Friedman and Drora Settle's beautiful setting, and raise this prayer to the heavens
Mishaberach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishaberach imotenu mekol habracha ve'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
Ken Yehi Ratzon, may it be God's will.
Amen.
Please rise for the Vishamru, page 96. We reaffirm our commitment to the symbol, the sign that is Shabbat.
Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, לעשות את השבת בתורתם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת בתורתם ברית עולם. בין ובין בני ישראל עוד היא לעולם, עוד היא לעולם, עוד היא לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת בתורתם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם.
Chatzi Kaddish, page 108.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה,
אמן.
וילמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב וימרו אמן. יש מרבה מברך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה, יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר וירומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי לקודשם בריחו לעילם מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה ויאמרו אמן.
The silent standing prayer begins page 110, continues through page 118, where we will join together for a peace prayer in just a couple of minutes. Please feel free to pray in any language that is dear to your heart, or use the time for private meditations. Amen. Page 124, Vayechulu. ויכולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם, ויכול אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה, ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו, אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. קדיש שלם, page 134. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ואלמד אמרה חילותי בימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, ועלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל לשמי קודשה, בריחו מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן מעלמה ויאמרו אמן. תתקבל פלוטון ובלטון דכל ישראל, קודם ובהון דבישמיא ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. We will find Kiddush on page 142. If you have something good to drink, or even if not, but something over which to say Kiddush. Many different tastes, but the sweet grape is how we have brought in Shabbat for a very long time. So please raise a glass, and we wish for l'chaim, for goodness, for life, and for peace. Page 142. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pari hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho ve'ava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh, zecher letziat Mitzrayim, ki banu v'acharta ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. לחיים. Please remain standing as we turn to page 166 to begin our concluding prayers with Aleinu. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אל פסולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום בהשיותו אל לבבך. כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת, אין עוד. At the bottom of page 168, ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Mourner's Kaddish is page 184. And this week we pass yet another grim milestone in our ongoing battle with COVID-19. 120,000 dead in the United States, an unimaginable number, an incalculable number. And we extend our deepest and most heartfelt condolences to every family that is grieving. This week, as a NER TAMID community, we remember Daniel Smigel, father of Norma Schaefer, Adele and Larry and Dina's grandfather, Samuel Temple, Leon Levy's father-in-law, Helen Clausen, cousin of Sue Scheider and Irene Novak, and Sanford Chandler, my dad. We remember Helen Klein, Oscar Hirschman, Vadim Tartakovsky, Samuel Weinger, Ben Bernstein, Dr. Paul Euchre, Gerald Asher, Ernest Rubin, Esther Corin, Sarah Gilbert, Gertrude Temkin, Morris Feinberg, Matvey Pokhtar, Jack Eisenberger, Hyman Scheifetz, Philip Kronisch, Jack Feldschun, Fischl Colton, Pearl Bezansky, and Milton Katz. We also acknowledge the very recent passings of Malcolm Harsh, Rayshard Brooks, Robert Fuller, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and Rabbi Micah Kaplan. Zichronam livracha. May the memory of the righteous be forever a blessing and guide our steps. Page 184. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayeichon u'vyomeichon u'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'bizman kariv ve'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei dekudesha brichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Please have a seat. Want to make sure that we wish a happy birthday, a day early, to our dear friend at NER TAMID, Rudy Rosenthal. Happy birthday, Rudy. And coming up in a couple of days on Monday is David Engelman's birthday. Happy birthday, David. And we are wishing a couple days after the fact, happy anniversary to Judy and Steve Gantz, June 16th, and to dear Orly and Gary Davis, whose anniversary was June 17th. Please, 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 many, many more for everyone in good health and joy.
Amen.
So we're going to, first of all, thank you for coming this far with us on Shabbat. After Shabbat, please feel free and remember, please, to like, share, forward subscribe to our YouTube channel. It helps us build our web of connections and this wonderful tapestry that, because of these extraordinary times, we're able to expand. So we're looking, and we count all of our blessings upside down as this world is.
It's still light enough. You can do it now.
Yes, actually,
Go.
you could, technically speaking. Yes. Want to make sure, please, that we state the obvious. Since we're still in this format, these extraordinary measures are still with us. Please wear your masks when you go out. Protect others. Protect yourselves. It is up to us to help change the world. We can do that with covering our faces and keeping any possible germs to ourselves. Please wear your masks. And if you're going to go out, go with caution. Please, please, please. We're closing tonight's service with a song that is very dear to me. I learned it at Camp Ramah many years ago. And it was shared just a few days ago with the Ort Zion community in Scottsdale, Arizona, where my friend and colleague, Rabbi Micah Kaplan, stewarded a merger of two communities 10 years ago to extraordinary success. Those of you who attend service at NER Tamid regularly have heard me saying his name for the last year. Rabbi Kaplan was 44 years old. He had the world's biggest heart, but he passed away waiting for the heart transplant that never came. He leaves behind an enormous community of students, friends, family. His reach was far and wide. I had the inexpressible pleasure and honor of serving as his cantor for 2 years in Arcadia, California, getting to be on 17 years ago. He was a brilliant preacher, an extraordinary teacher, an empowering colleague, and had a smile that lit up the world. To say how much he will be missed, there are no words to say so. But to his family, his adoring community, we are with you, and we will take Rabbi Micah's teachings forward. I know I will. In his final, as it turned out to be final message on this earth to his community, he invoked these words: Ani ve'ata nishaneh et ha'olam. You and I will change the world, and then everyone will join us. It's been said before, but it doesn't matter. You and I will change the world. We'll start from the beginning. It may be difficult, but don't worry. It's not so terrible. You and I will change the world. This song is by Miki Gavrielov and Arik Einstein, and it was Rabbi Kaplan's message to us. Holding hands and working together, one person, two people at a time, you and I, we will change the world. It's upside down right now, but we'll set it right, and we'll see a better day. Ani ve'ata neshane et ha'olam. Ani ve'ata az yavo'u kvar kulam. Amru et ze kodem lefanai ze lo mishaneh. Ani ve'ata neshane et ha'olam. Ani ve'ata nenase mehatchala. Yihye lanu ra, ein davar ze lo nora. Amru et ze kodem lefanai, זה לא משנה, לא משנה, אני ואתה נשנה את העולם. אני ואתה נשנה את העולם. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Please be well. Tomorrow morning, 9:30, service with Cantorial and Rabbi Reuben. And happy Father's Day to all of the fathers. Monday night, we have a little concert on Zoom. Make sure you check it out, please.
And speaking of fathers, a special shout out to my sons for helping us tonight. Eli monitoring the stream. When I was a kid, I used to lie down by the stream and watch it go by. Thank you, Eli, for doing that. Jonah on camera and monitoring sound and doing pretty much everything. Thank you, boys. Thank you for being my sons. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Happy Father's Day. Shabbat shalom.